Designing in a multi-body part environment is very common. Some users even prefer it over the assembly environment for creating rigid designs, as you can use sketch relations instead of mates to locate the bodies relative to each other. But what if you decided later on that you want to add some flexibility or motion to your design? In order to simulate motion between components, they must be in the assembly environment, meaning you'd have to save each individual body out as its own part file. One way to do this would be to simply suppress all of the bodies but one, and perform a save as to save each unsuppressed body as its own component, and then load them into the assembly environment. This may work for parts with only a few bodies, but if you have a part with, say, hundreds of bodies, this could become a very tedious and time-consuming task. Fortunately, SOLIDWORKS has built-in functionality for saving all of the bodies in a multi-body part as their own separate part files. The Save Bodies feature. By default, this tool doesn't appear on the Features toolbar on the Command Manager, so to launch it, I'll go to the Insert drop-down menu, Features, and select Save Bodies. The Save Bodies Property Manager is very straightforward. The first thing you'll see here is a numbered list of all of the bodies in the part file. The flags in the graphics area correspond with the bodies in the list. You can double-click any of the bodies in the list to bring up the Save As dialog box. Browse to where you'd like to save the body, give it a name, and click Save. For parts with a large number of bodies, the Auto Assign Names button can be used to quickly give all the files a unique name. If your part has custom properties assigned that you'd like to have transferred to each of the individual body part files, make sure you check the Copy Custom Properties box before saving. Finally, SOLIDWORKS also includes an option to automatically create an assembly from the multi-body part. I'll click this as well. Give the assembly a name. And once everything in the Property Manager looks the way I want, I'll click the green check to finish the operation. SOLIDWORKS saves all of the bodies I selected as individual parts, and also creates and opens an assembly file containing all of the bodies as separate parts, with their spatial relations maintained. However, notice that in the assembly, all of the bodies are fixed, indicating by the letter F next to them in the Property Manager. Before I can add mates and motion between the components, I'll have to right-click them and select Float. I can then translate and rotate the component and add the appropriate mates.